Let's get building.
Hello there, welcome to JonnyBuildz. I am your host, of course, Johnny, and as you can see, we've got a bunch of Lego different things here to build. So that's what the poll is about. There's three different options. One is just going to be the mini castle GWP that came out when the Enterprise did. The other one is, I think this was a GWP at one point. This is the Tatooine Homestead, which I actually never had. I have a lot of the other micro builds for Star Wars, but I never had this one. We got the Shuttle Pod, which is also from the Enterprise. And then we've got this little guy, which is a brick craft that is from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I never knew the guy's name, but apparently it's Sam. This is Sam, the snowman. I never knew that. So that's what we'll be, those are the choices that we have. We're going to move these out of the way because we're going to start off with a January 1st build. I'm going to pile all these over here so they're out of the way. Yeah, this is a January 1st build that I got at Costco about a week ago. And they are out. Apparently, some of them are out already. So, no, his name was... I pay attention to the opening of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I never knew that he said that his name was Sam. So, but we're gonna start off with the, like I said, we're gonna start off. I'm not gonna worry about the timer for this because this is just fun, you know. Hey, Dusty, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you had a great Christmas. What did you have for dinner, as always? And what plans do you have for New Year's, if any? Aside from, hi Anastasia, how are you doing tonight? What plans do you have for New Year's, if any? That is a very small bag 3. Like it's just weird. Bag 4 is a lot of flowers, so that's the outside. So we're gonna put those down there. Bag 2 has a couple bags. Bag 1 is the pot, which is a big pot, as you can see. So we're gonna do. She's going to bed. Okay. Well, have a good night, Anastasia. As you can see, I'm not in my normal digs when it comes to building. I'm actually down in Florida. We have a condo down here, and that's where I am at. So. There also will not be any cats, unfortunately, because, well, we didn't bring them down. So, hope everyone's doing great. I had, not really. It's going to be the same. Whoops. There we go. It's really going to be the same. You are correct. But yeah, I hope everyone has. Let's do this question. So, what did you have for dinner? I had just a sandwich and chips, which was amazing. Because I like simple things. So put that there. Because again, don't have our normal setup for things to build. Oh, I got something back here to support it. There we go. Actually, it works pretty good. And then let's start building here. So let's get this tilted down a little bit so we can see everything. Here we go. What was your favorite thing you got for Christmas? Since last time we were together was before Christmas, what was the favorite thing that you got? If anything. If anything. I mean, you might have gotten nothing, I don't know. I'm trying to think what my favorite thing was. A big thing that I got is a vacation. My parents are actually paying for all of us to go on vacation together this summer, so that's pretty cool. But favorite thing that I got, I got a couple Ewoks. That's always good because I'm building a big mock with the Ewoks. The Battle of Endor is going to be coming just like we did Hoth. Your Ludo. Kimberly says her Ludo. Oh, there's another little bag in here. It's hiding. I haven't needed any of the pieces for this yet, but it was hiding there. Ludo. You didn't eat yet. Wait, how have you not? It's like 8 o'clock. How have you not eaten yet? Now we're gonna need some of these pieces here. It's always interesting the way they do these pots. The things that they put on the inside, like what they're going to be used for. Like, because we're putting these little things in, and I'm not sure what exactly it's going to do. So, hey Vab, how you doing? Good to see you. Did you have pizza for dinner? I know last time you did not, but it's interesting how they put this pot together. Make sure I have all my pieces here. All right. Hey, you are. Good to see you. How you doing tonight? We got everybody here. Everyone's chilling and having fun. We are building the January 1st cactus thing, Flowering Cactus, which I was able to find at Costco. So look at your local Costco if you want this one. I think this one's really cool. I like the way it looks. I like the pot it's in. I think it's just a really cool botanical, and they've been doing bang-up jobs with most of the botanicals. I think they're really good. So this one I got early, so yeah. 12-hour shift. Jeez, Vab. You need a break. Do something else. Build some Lego. Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Yor. What is your favorite thing you got for Christmas? Aside from, like, like, what did you have for dinner? If you had dinner. Like, what was the favorite thing you got for Christmas? I got a couple Ewoks that are going to go for the Battle of Endor. And my parents are giving all of us a family vacation together, which will be fun this summer. So that's exciting. Oh, I also, this is actually something I'm excited about because I'll get to use it in future things. I got a light kit that is not a specific light kit, but a generalized collection of different ways to do lights so that I can play around with them and put them in and figure things out. That's cool. I got that. Where's this last piece? There we go. Ice cream machine. You got an ice cream machine. That's great. An ice cream machine. So you're always going to have ice cream is what I'm hearing. This is interesting how this gets put together. We do 2 of these. I'm doing 1 at a time right now. But, so this one goes here. Right? Yep, looks like it. Okay, and we gotta get a flat thing on here. This is probably what's gonna hold on to the cactus themselves, because there's like 2 parts to it. That's what it looks like to me, anyway. So, best gift ever, yes. An ice cream machine. I can understand for you. That would be the best gift ever. What's Dusty say? Gave more than you got. That's okay. You know what? I like to give. I like to see people's faces whenever they get the stuff that they got. It's fun. I enjoy that. I am right there with you there, Dusty. Ninja cream. Oh, you got a Ninja creamy swirl. Ha 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 ha. Not the swirl. Yes, you did. Ninja creamy. It's at home though. Haven't used it yet. It's still Christmas the 7th day of... Wait, is it? Is that how it works? I'm not sure how the song works or how the days work. I always thought it was the days leading up to Christmas was like the 12 days of Christmas. Is it not? Is it Christmas starts on the 25th and then you have 12 days of Christmas? Why do I have a... I have some weird... some weird commercial that's going on my computer right now from... Probably from Facebook. It's been doing that lately. I gotta get rid of things that are being silly. Body pain per dose. So it starts on the 25th. The 12 days of Christmas starts on the 25th, and then it just goes. That's interesting. I didn't realize that's how it was. Did not realize that's how it worked. I always thought it was leading up to the 25th. Because the 12th day of Christmas, it would be like the last day, and then you get all the goodies, you know. You can make all the low carb ice cream yourself. Yeah, yep. Share all the recipes. You can even post them in here. You could, if you like find a good recipe, you could like post it here, link it, and yeah. And then everyone can, I mean, like, not everyone has one of those things, obviously, but, you know, the ingredients people could be like, ooh, nice. Dickens changed modern Christian. Oh, I see. Yeah, but that, does it really work that way? I mean, like, just because Charles Dickens did a thing, like, I don't know. I don't know. Need a separate YouTube for my ice cream stuff. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, do one. Do a stream that is just, hey, let's make ice cream. Absolutely. And you could have both the good and the bad on it. Like, be like, oh, hey, we're gonna try this out, see how it goes, get the reactions, and be like, ugh. I do have to say, even if Charles Dickens changed modern Christmas, A Muppet Christmas Carol is still like one of the best Christmas movies that exists. Make sure that goes down there. I really like the coloring on this thing. It's pretty cool. Nice light blue. Post Xmas sale. Oh, I see. Nah, I see. I see what you're saying. Fill in the rest. Cover that blue. It's all brown like it's soil. Send me the info and you stream. I'm doing this take. Oh, it's not that bad. It is not that bad. Kind of ducking down here to see how the instructions go, but they're pretty much the same on, you know, do this and then repeat it type thing. So speaking of ice cream, there is a just down the road. I mean, like we could walk to it if it wasn't so cold. Actually, that's kind of funny. We have PA weather down here right now. It's like 40 degrees right now, which is unusual for Florida. If it gets any colder further south, then the iguanas start dropping from the trees, which is not good, obviously. It gets too cold for them, and they just hibernate. I mean, yeah, you want to send the recipe, so. Shuttle ending weather, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I was going to say, none of the rockets down south will be taken off, I don't think, in the next few days. It's supposed to warm up, like, right after, so tomorrow, obviously, is Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, and, of course, there's going to be parties down here and everything. Well, this is interesting. I guess it doesn't matter which way this goes. It's weird how we have this extra base. So this goes in here like that. And then we put an extra, so it doesn't even show the extra base down here. Oh, unless it goes upside down. Oh, I think that's what it does. It goes upside down, so it kind of curves down. This is interesting. Yep, that's what it does. Really interesting design to this thing. So, the new bracket part. Nah, it's not bad. Not bad. Basically what we just did for the top portion for this, we're doing the exact same thing opposite, but then we're gonna curve things around underneath and it's gonna sit up different, so it'll be interesting. There's a lot of new parts coming out though. I know Logan is excited for he's excited for the fact that they're coming out with the blue-purple coloring. That's exciting. He's been waiting for that for a long time. Stay up. So yeah, new colors coming out. I think not pink, but it was some, I can't remember what it said, but there's some other color that's coming out that is new. So the purple is going to be, I think a lot of people are going to be excited about the purple because that's been something that people have been asking about for quite a while. So yeah, you got to get on his case about that. I can't help you with the Bumblebee instructions. All he's been doing is making excuses for that. So, but to be fair, he's a college student. He's been busy. All right, so this goes here, and it looks like this is just going to be a cool little base to the base. Like this is cool in and of itself as a base, and then this is going to go on, yep, underneath. And so it comes in, so and it makes a cool little, yeah, that's really neat. That's actually pretty cool. I like how they did that. This base looks really neat, or violet, yeah, it's purple. I know specifically it's violet, but still it's purple. So it looks like 60% is winning the shuttle pod with Sam the Snowman. So we've got that many votes so far. So Sam the Snowman is definitely in, so no one wants, well, let's see, hold on. And 20% for Mini Castle and 20% for Tatooine. So we've got, 5 votes, good. So it looks like Sam and the shuttle pod are winning. Oh, lots of little pieces. Boo! This is the part I don't like about the botanicals. So many little tiny pieces. So let's start with the Technic ones. It is a pretty thick, for only being, what, less than 500 pieces. The instruction book is actually kind of thick. This is an interesting way to design a botanical. So you take, so we have our little ship steering things. What are those called? It's not a rudder. You know what I'm talking about. Actually, it is. It's the wheel to steer a rudder. And then we put these on the outside. So that we can build the cactus on around it. But we're using all these 3x1 curved pieces, which is a favorite of Vab's, I know. And pardon me, but I am going to sneeze in a second, I believe. I feel it coming. Feel it coming. And of course, I started talking about it, and it went away. So yeah, these 3x1s that have the curve on them are fairly new. Oops. Stay up there. It goes all the way down. Yep, there we go. All right, so this is the smaller of the cactus things. And now we're going to start building the cactus. So we're going to do 2 of these. Ooh, this coloring on these things, this green, very nice. As Monty Python would say, oh yes, it's very nice. So who else had a favorite Christmas gift? I had a couple. You know, Kimberly said her derpy thing, whatever it's called. And then let's put the little spikies. 1 in each of these. So there's a lot of these spikies. I mean, that's part of what all the pieces are. All the little spikes. Oh, you got the Lego Game Boy. Nice. Yeah, that's a good set. I like that. I'm probably gonna have to get some additional stickers that people have printed for it. Just because there's a lot of them out there that, you know, people are doing like their own custom stickers that have different games on them than what come with the set, and then, you know, people are getting the pieces and making they're making, you know, new game cartridges and stuff to go with the Game Boy, which is really cool. I do want to make it so I can actually have the Game Boy working, but that's going to be way further down the line. Let's do the first sides here. Well, this is for the big one. I didn't realize that. We're doing the big one first. Okay. All right. So you get all my Lego catalog and put in the correct locations. Even as I type, I'm doubting the. Well, yeah. If you're saying that and you're doubting yourself already, then sorry. Good luck. I don't know what else to say. Alright, so we're doing almost pretty much the exact same thing we just did for these two. Slightly different, but not much. So, your light kit came on Christmas Day, literally, really, they delivered it on Christmas Day in the afternoon. That's hilarious. So, does your light kit for the Enterprise, does it have, like the not string lights, but you know what I mean, like the long lights for the. Oh wait, that's external, right? It's external for the nacelles for your light kit, right? Something like that. I couldn't remember if yours was internal or not. Like, is it completely replace? Just like any New Year's, right? That's exactly right. Exactly right. I think your light kit replaces or goes over top the existing nacelle stuff, right? Right, Vab? I think that's what you were saying. It is external, yeah. So yeah, and you saw my stream that I'm trying to do internal, which it's sort of working. I still have to play around with it, but if I had bright enough lights, I think it would work fine. The Light My Bricks stuff that I used for, and I could get those too. But the Light My Bricks stuff that I got for the visors for the AT-ATs, those ones are red, but I could get white/clear ones, and that would probably work. But you know, that's for the future. Or I might see how the lights I got for Christmas, how those work. You know, all kinds of experimentation to do. So we'll be playing with that next week on Tuesday. So we'll see how those things go. Alright, so we've done 2 more of these. I don't know why we couldn't just do... I mean, they're basically the same. I don't know why they had to do completely different instructions. They could have just said do this 4 times. Because these are exactly the same. It's kind of funny. I don't know. They were trying to be cute, I guess. So, all right, now we got to do the part that goes in here that goes in between these 4. So, here we go. It's essentially, again, the same thing that we just did, but it's opposite, and it's going to go in between, you know, in an angle, which is a cool way to do this. I like how they did this. Good design. So, like I was saying, this is from January 1st. So the only other things I'm looking forward to, or like actually want, as far as January 1st Lego goes, is this. Obviously, I got this. The Artemis rocket, simply because it's got some mechanicalness to it that's really cool, which I think will be fun. And this is funny that, like, this is where the flower stuff is going to go on here, but we throw a steering wheel on here. And we flip it upside down. Even though it's going to go right side up. It's kind of funny. Alright, put that to the side. Alright, we're going to do the exact same thing here, where it's just the same, you know, pieces. But it's going to do it in 2 separate step things, and it's going to be the same. It's weird. But anyway, the Artemis rocket, I want because, like, it's got a light and sound brick, which is amazing because it's been a while since Lego has done those. And you have a crank that, as you turn it, the rocket goes up, the boosters split off, and then the little nose cone, as it goes higher, comes up. And it's only like supposed to be like $60. So I want that because the mechanical features, I think it'd be a cool display thing that potentially we could have, you know, kids do it themselves, you know, but you always got to be careful on a display, you know, having that happen. So that is cool. The other thing is the Speed Champions DeLorean. I missed the first one. So I do want this one because it's smaller and it kind of goes better. Because I have the big one, and unfortunately, that doesn't display. I mean, like, you can't put it in a display very well, as far as like town or whatever, because it's way too big. So yeah, I want the smaller one that, you know, it looks cool. It's a Speed Champion. I don't have much Speed Champions, but I know other people do. So Speed Champions are fun. So yeah, all right. So this is the first two parts of this thing, and then we'll do two more, which are exactly the same, but they give separate instructions. And then we will put it all together. We will have most of our big cactus done, and then we have to do the flowers on the top. All right, so here we go. This thing this way, and that way. There we go. Now, again, same thing, but separate instructions. So weird. So what is everyone's plans for New Year's? Being we're near Daytona, we may go down to Daytona for a little bit. The local town here has some stuff going on. We may enjoy that. Tomorrow early, we're actually going to Blue Springs, and we're going to go see manatees because it's cool down here right now. The manatees are in the springs, and there are a lot of them. So we're going to go see the sea cows because they like to eat and rest. All right. Turn it down a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Well, they are sea cows. That's what they're called. Don't laugh at that. They can't help themselves. But yeah, because it's cool, like atmosphere-wise, wind-wise, all that stuff, the manatees go into the springs because the springs are warm and they stay warm because they're fed from underground, so they always stay a pretty consistent temperature, and the manatees want to be where the warmth is. Whenever it's nice out and the air around is warm, it'll warm up most, you know, it'll help warm up the spring water, and then it gets too hot and the manatees move away from the springs. So did you go check out the adventure of... I did not. I have not had time. I've been on vacation, and so I have not had time. So far it's been driving and you know, doing, you know, stuff here. So just haven't had time, but I will. I will definitely check it out. So let's get this on here. And down it goes, and this goes on top. And there we go. We got our big cactus mostly done, except for the flowering part, but it looks pretty cool. Alright, so it looks like we're going to start on with bag 3, the smaller cactus. But it's done very similar, it looks like, just less. Yeah. Yes, I am down in Florida right now. So I won't be able to. I won't really have time to watch it until or do anything with that until I get back. So next week I should. By the time I do my stream, I should have seen it. So I will definitely let you know how that turns out. I am excited to see it. So. Alright, I really like the way they designed this cactus. Just really cool done. Cool done? Well done? Something like that. And again, they're doing 2x. It's exactly the same, but they're doing 2x only. So. Alright, so smaller cactus, therefore darker green, and then light green. But they only have one of the little spiky things, so you're not going to prick yourself as much. So there's nowhere to stream it, and we still have to buy the... Oh, really? Nah. I can find it, don't worry. I'll find it. And I have to buy the DVD, I'll buy the DVD. Whatever. But yeah, I do want to see that, so yeah. So yes, we will be seeing the sea cat. Oh, we're down. Oh, I gotta check now. We're down to 50%. Oh, okay. No, never mind. So 50% for the shuttle pod, and then Mini Castle got 33%. Okay, so we still, the shuttle pod is still winning. So, all right. So, oh, yeah, I figured it would be pretty cheap on DVD. Goes all the way down. Okay. Now again, it's exactly the same thing, done the exact same way, but they have to repeat the... I don't know why they couldn't just say 4 times, because it's the same thing. Does not make any sense. They just, I don't know, they just wanted to give the... They wanted to give the people that design the instructions something to do? I don't know. So, oh, when the Brickmania store, nice. How was it? I've never been to a Brickmania store, I don't think. Been to a couple Bricks and Mini Figs, but not to a Brickmania. How does it compare? And I know that's a weird thing to say because like all Bricks and Minifig stores are different. Like they have some similar things, sure, but like most of it is pretty different. No. I don't know if that's a Brickmania. I can't remember. Kyle, you've been to Virginia, right? Got the book Lego Space by Pete. Oh, that's cool. I know what that one is. Cal, you've been to what you call it? You've been to Virginia. Is it a Brickmania that's in Virginia? Wait, how's that go? Make sure I do this right. Okay, here we go. Is it a Brickmania? Okay, that's it. Okay, so yeah, you were right. So the Chantilly one is a Brickmania. So I have been to a Brickmania. I was wrong. So yeah, yeah, they have the military sets. Yeah, and they are very expensive. Yep. So it was neat in its own right. I wasn't. I think we got a bag of Lego because they had a brick, like their own brick pit type thing there. But like I understand why it exists for those that want to do the military things. You know, I'm not a military person, so they're still cool, you know, in its own right. repeat. Repeat, repeat. I'm just going to do all 4 at the same time because it's silly to do the 2 by 2. Especially since they are the same. Just got to make sure I put them on right. They are oriented correctly. But, yeah. So, where am I at? Hey, Lego Man, how you doing tonight? I am in Florida on vacation. Not really soaking up the sun because the sun has decided to hide over the last couple days and it has gotten cold just like Pennsylvania. So it was interesting looking at the couple bricks and minifig stores that opened for us recently because they have things like Bricker Builds. They have some of their sets, smaller versions of their sets, and some other ones that are like, you know, customized, you know, Lego things that other people do. So they don't just sell Lego, which is it's neat to see. I like to see that they have variety and stuff that's like Lego doesn't do. So it's pretty cool. You're doing good. I'm so glad. We don't see you as often, man. So it's good to see you. Just go for Kobe. Its quality is just as good as Lego has better. Oh, really? Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. Go for anything that has good quality is what you want to go for. As long as it's a compatible brick, who cares? You know, I'm not a Lego purist anymore. Just because what I've seen of their quality and what they've been doing lately with a lot of stuff. Yeah, just no reason to be a purist because other brands do plenty good. All right, there we go. So we got our small and we got our big cactuses. And now we get to do the flowers. So, well, yeah, you guys got snow. Here it's just 40 degrees, which is unusual for this area. And you guys got snow, and you guys have wind advisories and stuff like that all through most of tomorrow. So, yes, I have. I've done a couple Lumi streams, and Lumi is fantastic because their quality is just as good as Lego, and they have lights, and it's part of the. Oh, I gotta do 8 of these. It's just as good quality-wise as Lego, and the lighting is. Look at this, pink shields. This is awesome. So pink night shields is part of the flowers for this, and then we have the armatures. I gotta make sure I do these right. Okay, let's do these first, and then we'll space them on. 2. I'm gonna do 8 of these. Yes, absolutely. There is a difference between those two things. And it used to be like everybody, it was Lego and then everybody else because the quality was just not there for anybody else. Now that's different. It's changed and I'm all for it. I like the competition. I want to see Lego's prices go down because of it. Because these other companies are doing more. Same quality bricks, absolutely same quality bricks. The clutch power and everything of the bricks is next to nothing, like so good. And and make sure I space these right. And because of that, you can't just call them non. They're just not Lego. They're not fake Lego. They're just not Lego. I mean, like Mattel's are really good too. I did one of theirs. I want to do another one because the cars are really good. There we go. I think those are spaced pretty good. Wiggle this guy over a little bit. 2 more. So. Hi, Ava's World. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. You are new to the channel. Thank you for coming here. Hope you got a chance to vote. I am working on the cactus right now. Hope you got a chance to vote on what I'll be building next. And what did you have for dinner, if I can ask, if you've had dinner? Appreciate you coming in. Doing great. Building Lego, obviously, so that's a good thing. All right, so let's orient this back. Okay, we're gonna do this. Pizza! Pizza's amazing. That's what Vab is probably gonna have, but you never know. He usually does, though. All right, so we got purple hands here. They're not hands, but you know what I mean. So, you forgot to eat dinner. You had spaghetti, okay. So if you have not had dinner, go get dinner. So this is cool because like they're actually using the pink stud, the 1x1 stud here, as a spacer so that you have the exact spacing for the armature that goes in here. That's smart. I like when Lego does things like that. But yeah, Lumi Bricks is fantastic. I am part of their creator program. They asked me to be, and I said, sure, why not? They did give me one free set, just a little set. They gave me 2 of them, actually, and I'm going to do a mock at some point with them. I just hadn't had a chance to do that yet, but it's good stuff. Oh, this goes in between. Okay, 1, 2. Will be easier than stop motion? Yeah. Yeah, it would definitely be easier than stop motion. That would be cool, yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs are great stores. If you can answer, what area did you go into there, Ava's World? There is a lot of good stuff to find. There definitely is at the Bricks and Minifigs. Some of their prices can be a little bit more, but a lot of the stuff that they have, Lego doesn't make anymore, which is what is useful about Bricks and Minifigs. Ooh, I gotta wait. Okay, it does go upside down. This goes upside down. And then the whole thing goes right side up into here. Okay, this goes up. And then these go up. It's not quite there. Oh, there we go. Ah, look at that. Now that's how you make a flower. That looks really cool. That is a cool flower. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Look at that. So what did you find at the Bricks and Minifigs? What was cool for you? Alright, now let's move this to the side, and we're gonna do this smaller plant, or smaller, okay, we did one. Now we're gonna do a couple others and have them kind of go off to the side. Connector. Okay. Do 2 smaller ones. Limerick has one. A Chick Lego set. PA. Oh, okay. Zeely Minifig. Yeah, Zeely Bricks and Minifigs. Yeah, Zeely and Opal. If that's where you're from, that's awesome. That's where I am. Huh? Yeah. Well, he's guessing, so. All right. Yep, that's a good one. Yeah, you're from our area. That's awesome. So let me ask you this, since you're from our area. I don't know how old you are, but have you considered being part of a lug? Oh, you were on vacation there. That's awesome. Sweet. Well, I don't know where you're from then. I was going to say, if you're from there, then, you know, you could join the Steel City Lug. Yeah, Zelienople, that one is a good store. They just opened, too, so definitely worth checking out. All right, look at that. I got some extra pieces here. Am I supposed to put on another... 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, this one should be over there. I just have them in opposite. Hold on. Opposite sides. There should be a space. Yeah. Uh-oh. It might fall off. So these should be switched. But I have enough that I could do like another flower. I don't know if I want to do another flower. I don't want to crowd it. But I could do a whole nother flower here. 1, 2, because that's how it looks. And this goes back in here. If I don't, the whole thing is going to fall apart. There we go. And we'll leave it as is. How it's supposed to be. There we go. That is the Flowering Cactus. Northern Illinois train lug. Yeah, you got a train lug. I know that you're stuck there. Yeah. Yeah. Nope, I got it. I figured it out. So these are all the extra pieces I have. They give you a lot, and you can like I said, you can actually build a whole nother flower. Maybe I can make it like, hold on, let's do this. We'll build a flower, and it's like, oh no, this one fell off. Yeah, so there we go. Built one more flower. We'll put it like just, I'll put it over here on this side, like it fell off. Ding, there we go. So there it is. This is the Flowering Cactus, and I think it looks pretty cool. The way they did this flower, this center flower with the shields and everything, turned out really cool. The only thing you have to worry about is get your spacing right, and then everything comes together. So yeah. Ha! You went to the hot dog shop in Chippewa. That's awesome. You that's my stomping grounds. That's where I live. So hot dogs are great. The hot dog shop is I love their chili cheese dogs and chili cheeseburgers. It's so good. Yeah, this one's cool. I can't remember how much it was at Costco. It's cheaper, obviously. But yeah, it turned out. This thing turns out pretty cool. I like it. I think it's I like the cactus one. So like, hold on. We have, I'm reaching. This is the tiny plants cactus. So it's kind of similar in the idea of it with all the flowers and the spikies and things, but I think this one looks way better. Yeah, and the pot that they designed for it I think is pretty cool too. So yeah. Yep. And these plants don't die either, so. All right, we're gonna put this over here, kind of to the side. So now, let us see, oh, wait. Olive green, I'm not 100% sure. I think so, I think it is olive green. It is a drab kind of green. It's not very dark. It's not quite the sandstone green. So yeah, I think it is an olive green. Yeah. So we'll put those there. And the winner... Oh no, we are tied. Eaten part for breakfast, and I got some of the pistachios. The pistachio stuff. Where are you from? Okay, you went to all these places. That's right where I am. Where are you from? All right, so we have a tie. We have a tie from the Mini Castle GWP and the Shuttle Pod Sam the Snowman. So we are tied up. Take away Tatooine. So we're tied up with these two and this one. Do the that one's nowhere near winning. Do the Tatooine one. You're from Maryland. Okay, well that's cool. That's awesome. Thanks for visiting my. I assume it's family you were visiting. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, if she said Florida, that would be great. Yeah, thanks for visiting my area. That's so cool that you have family there. It probably ends up being someone I know, because I've been there all my life. I went to school there, you know, that kind of thing. So, how do we do this? How do we determine? Did you vote? Okay. So I can't use my wife as a tiebreaker because she already voted. Let's see. How do we break this tie? I need a coin. I don't have a coin. Because then I could break the tie. Let's see. What do I got? I don't have anything around here. Ooh, I know what I could use. So, oh, there. Hold on a second. Wait, you didn't vote. All right, let's see what your vote is. Go ahead and vote. Well, that's what I was going to do, studs up versus studs down. I was going to pull it off of here, actually. Go ahead, Ava, do a vote. Obviously, between the two that are tied. Don't do the Tatooine one, because then that just wouldn't work. And don't worry, you won't anger people. I mean, everything will get built eventually. It's just what we're going to do first. Oh, you said do the brickcraft. All right, so you want the so we're gonna do Sam the Snowman, and we're gonna do the shuttle pod. All right. So mini castles and Tatooine lose out. All right. So put the. Oh, you closed it. I got you. You should be able to click it and bring it back up. So. All right. So we will. I need to go get scissors because they have tape on this. It's not one that you push in. So give me one quick second. Let me go get scissors. I will be right back. I know where they are. All right. All right. So we'll do Sam first. He'll be a quick little build. He'll be fun. Sam is from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I don't think his has tape. Just needs to be ripped open. So yeah. So Brickcraft, I've actually done a couple sets from. I did the Moon Man set from Brickcraft, and they've been doing a lot of botanicals. Oh, this is the number, Sam the Snowman. So they and their build quality is actually good. Very similar to that's A, and then this is B. So they don't number them the same way Lego does. But oh, that's cool. Very, very cool. I think, unfortunately, the Rite Aid closed, didn't it? Or wait, no. Something closed down in Beaver Falls. I can't remember what. So, yeah. Well, that's awesome that you visited my town and know exactly where things are. That's so cool. All right, so let us build. Now they had other ones. They made the snowman look really weird, the abominable snowman, but there's Santa Claus, and Rudolph actually looks pretty cool. But we will build Sam the Snowman. And again, yes, I didn't know his name was Sam, and I'm sure Like my sister said, they said his name at the beginning, but, you know, I didn't pay attention. So, yeah. The Bumbles? Oh, yeah. From, yeah. Bumbles bounce. This is actually a good technique for making the curve here using the snot bricks and having these pieces, because they interlatch perfectly. Like that's so perfect. I love it. I like whenever sets do that sort of thing. Or models or whatever. So I went to school at Blackhawk, but it's been a long time since I've been in school. Alright, so, we're going to make his jacket. The first part of his jacket. So, let's do that, or at least his button. Right here. There we go, his little button. Rudolph is probably one of the first. Probably one of the first, like cartoon slash not Disney, Christmas, you know, things that like I remember. I mean, because as a kid, that's what you're not allowed to watch, like the scary things, obviously, but like it is kind of funny. So, oh, that was high school. Sorry. Yeah. So, yep, Blackhawk is green. Yes, they are. So, Happy New Year, you are. Thanks for stopping by as always. Yep, Blackhawk is green. Blackhawk is not college. They are high school. Alright, and let's do the other sweater arm thing. Wait, this is going to go this way. Yeah, see, in Brickcraft, you know, uh-oh. Am I missing? Oh, I see. They did this different. They made this interesting. So instead of doing another one of these, that's like the L shape, instead of using that to do the... they did all three of these. So they just did singular ones, I guess, for the pattern to make it look... I don't know. Interesting that they did it. That was their choice. So. Oh, I went to Beaver Fall. Okay, yeah. Yep. Well, that's very cool. So again, awesome that you were in my area. You got to go to the hot dog shop, which is awesome. See, and this stuff, like I said, the clutch power on these is just as good as Lego. Sacrilegious, I know there, Vab, I understand. This is one thing. This is something I wish Lego would do. It's a flat snot brick that has the snotting on the right in the middle, as opposed to going up or down. Lego just hasn't done that yet, but the other brick companies do, and I'm here for it. And it does snap good. Like I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, Brickcraft. Like I said, I built the Moon Man, which was pretty cool. He was neat simply because it was the Moon guy from MTV, and he looked like it too. I mean, like, it was really cool how they did it. Claw machine, I want a duck. That's awesome. So, okay, so you want a duck. So does your dad have a Jeep that you can put the duck into? I don't know, and maybe someone can help me with that. I have no idea why that's a thing. I know it is a thing, but I've never looked it up. What is the reason for that being a thing? And, oh, I already put it on there. Why is the whole duck thing a thing for a Jeep? What is it about a Jeep that they need ducks? It's so confusing. I never looked it up. Duck. Nope, no Jeep. The only duck, anytime I think of a duck, well, there's two. There's the most annoying duck in the world that has the duck song about the got any grapes? Bum 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 ba da da. And then there's the one my younger brother keeps sending me on Instagram, where he dances to the Hey Ya song, and it's just a duck doing the dance. It's kind of funny. But now it makes me hate that song because of the duck. So, yeah, I see, that's the thing. I need to look it up, like, why that's a thing. But, like, that's what they do. They like to, do that with the ducks. And I don't understand why, so I definitely do have to look it up. That's on me. Oh, this is cool. I like how they brick built his face. Logan would be so happy with this. Oops. I have to pull the things apart so that his mouth and nose fit in. Look at that. That looks cool. That looks really cool. I like the brick built for his face. That looks so awesome. The duck saw made a bunch of leg. Oh, did he? That's cool. Yeah, I'm definitely not. I have not been into like the stop motion, realm or whatever, because it's just, it's not my thing. But when I do see stop motion, I'm like, that's really cool. I can't believe someone figured out how to do that. Whatever. I just don't have the time. I think it's amazing that some people do have the time to do that stuff. But yeah. Better them than me, because I just, again, I don't have the time to do that. I don't even have the time to do this because I want to do like reviews and things for Lego sets that I've built, post reviews, and I just don't have time to do that yet. That's actually one of my New Year's things, is like I'm gonna start doing those. So be on the lookout for that. Starting to do some reviews. And I'm going to start with the Death Star, the Death Slice, because I have it. And people need to know whether it's worth $1,000 or not. Hint, it's not. See ya, Ava. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I appreciate that as well. Try doing stop motion using Studio. You want to talk about it? Yeah, I didn't think Studio was going to be all that fun to try to do. His little arms are funny. And it's nice he's a snowman. He has no legs, so he just gets to kind of walk around or shuffle around. It actually looks pretty cool. I'm kind of impressed. It's a very simple build, but you can tell who it is. It looks like him. Okay. So what do I do with that? Oh, it goes on the back of his head. Duh. I was like, one last thing. There we go. Look at that. So this is Sam the Snowman, and he looks really cool. Do I want to build a snow? No, I don't want to build a snow. I just did. I just built a snowman. So, all right, keep those separated. Look at that. He looks really cool. He looks like Sam the Snowman. That is awesome. That is cool. Sam the Snowman from Rudolph. Very cool. Yes, but I can. Who makes brick films more than... Oh, really? That's funny. Everyone does sing that in there, in the back of their head. You're right. All right, so we've got our flowering cactus, and now we've got the shuttle pod. So let's be nice. It's unsealed. Oh no. Let us build the shuttle pod. An ensign row. And I really dislike this. I mean, like, so many stickers for this thing. In a sense, it's almost not worth it. Too late, because we are, I am building it, so. The instructions are all bent up. I don't know why they couldn't do that right either, so. In Deadpool and... Oh, yeah. All right, 2, 3, number 1. All right, so we will start with number 1. Got our stickers over here. Got our instructions here. Let's fix those. And I have to say, I mean, like, as a gift with purchase goes, like, even though there are a lot of stickers, this one is like one of my favorites to see, because it's done so well. Yeah, mine aren't. Yeah, I know Ben had like, I think Ben had like awful stickers for his. Actual Star Trek plays instead of just... I agree, they do. They need to make actual, like... And they don't even need to do a lot, because most stuff happened in, like, the bridge, 10 forward, the transporter room, and, like, engineering. Like, those are the 4 things. And you don't really need to do the conference room. And maybe the captain's quarters, which would be off the bridge anyway. But, like, those are the 4 things you would need to do as far as playsets go, so... Yep. See, I agree. They planned it incorrectly as far as, let's see. Do we want the mean face? She has to pilot a shuttlecraft, so she's upset. So, there we go. She is very upset. Yeah, yeah. There you go. See, the funny thing about the Millennium Falcon is the UCS set has interior to it, both cockpit and 3 actual rooms. And that's the UCS. And then the playset, you open it up and it has interior. It's like, why couldn't they do that with the Enterprise? But again, they chose not to. Fine for, I guess, for their first... I guess it kind of makes sense for their first go at it. For a Star Trek set, but like the number of mistakes that they've done for this set already, like like with the to boldly go, like the, like how do you do that? It's your flagship set for this series, and you bomb it. You do. I mean, yeah. Original Lego castle. I agree. I absolutely agree with you. Which is why I was glad I got the mini castles, because they're fun. But I have a couple of the. I have a couple now of the. Well, I have one. I have the original King's Castle, which is actually on display at our Bricks and Minifigs. The one in Allison Park. Oh, we got our first sticker. So let's see. I don't have a hat with me, so I have to do my best. Speaking of Romulan warbirds, there it is, right there. Enterprise modules. I agree. See, and they should have done that for. They should have done that for all the things. Ah, that was too soon. They should have done that for all the different series that they're doing and stuff. Is make modular playsets, and they never. They did different things, which is fine, I guess, but. There we go. Romulan warbird is coming after you. What am I looking for? Those things. So, yeah. Always had a resting grump face. You're right. She did. She did. Absolutely, she did. And that's what we. Yeah, that's what we call it on this channel. Everyone knows what it's really called, but yeah, we call it resting grump face. Okay. So we put that down. What we've done so far, and we put. Do this next part. Oops, I put that in backwards. So. There it is. It's like, where is this piece? Now this does not go onto the Enterprise at all. It would be cool to take the stand that the Enterprise has and like somehow extend this off of it. That would be neat to do, but we'll see if we can do that. So. What and I commented on this before, what I always found funny about the shuttle pods is that you look at the Enterprise D and how sophisticated it looks, like how futuristic it looks. Then you look at this shuttle pods and it's like, did they forget? Like, did they just not make the, like they just figured, shuttle pods we don't care about. Like, it doesn't have to look like futuristic. It can just look like blah, you know? So that's kind of how they look. Blah. Whoop. Nope. It goes on top. So, yeah, I just think it's funny. This goes these little thingies that go on the side here. Oh, now we get to do the little side thingies, so we'll do both of those. Let me switch all this stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I always just thought the shuttle pods were just silly. Gloomy V Squish Squad fans. We'll have Super Mario together the movie Happy Meals. I have no idea. And I love that name. That's so awesome. Happy New Year to you, by the way. Bloomy VK Squish Squad fan. McDonald's have Super Mario. My guess is they will. They will probably, because it's going to be one of the biggest movies, they will get the rights to it. And yeah, they will have Happy Meals, is my guess. But I don't know that for sure, so don't quote me on that. But it makes sense that they would. So, just like the first one. Oh yeah, for sure. And that only makes sense, you know, so. You know what? You voted too late. Sorry, I should have ended the poll. So someone else had voted and broke the tie that we had between the Mini Castle GWP and the Shuttle Pod GWP. So they actually said do the Shuttle Pod one. So that's what we're doing. If only you were here sooner. But I appreciate the vote. So yeah. So, but that was awesome. Thank you for voting. Oh no, I put the... Oops. I'm not supposed to be yellow there. That one goes there. The first Super Mario Bros. And Gunman. Oh, yeah, well... And McDonald's likes to be on the, they want people to come get the Happy Meals, so of course they tend to do that sort of thing. They want to be first with like the hottest trend, but so does everybody. Like, Burger King wants to do the same thing with their big kids meals and stuff. But I think McDonald's typically does that more than other people, the other brands do, or brands. I guess it's a brand. Go. And we do that a second time. This is actually a pretty big instruction thing too, but then, and this is only like 200 some odd pieces, so it's kind of interesting. So, yep. So because we're going to see manatees, we got to get there pretty early. We're going on a little boat thing. Because of that, as soon as I am done streaming, pretty much going to bed. Because, we got to get up early to get to the park where they're having it. So, oh, we put the last one in there. Ah, okay. I was wondering how that was going to work. All right. And there's another Sonic the Hedgehog movie coming out soon. I can't remember if it's this year or next year. But yeah, it's going to be with his girlfriend and, more robots and blah, blah, blah. So that'll be fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed the Sonic the Hedgehog movies. They've been a lot of fun. That wasn't a spoiler. Everyone knew Shadow was coming. Everybody knew. I mean, like, that was definitely a thing that people knew was happening. So I don't think that was really a spoiler. Well, that's a little loose. We'll figure out how that goes together. And this goes upside down on there. All right, there's the front of the shuttle. And now we're on to book 2. Book. All right, there's only 3. So let's get our shuttle pod together. Oh, I got 2 bags in here. Slightly bigger one and then a tiny one. So the big question though is, if they do a Mario 2, the Mario Galaxy movie, Happy Meal, are you going to get all the toys for the Happy Meal? That is the question. That is the question. Ooh, I haven't seen one of these yet. This one is only 3. I have not seen one of these. This is a 3 that has 3 Technic holes in it. I have not seen this yet. This is a different piece. Lego Tom, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. What I wish you could vote in the poll, but we've already started the one that won. So, but thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. What'd you have for dinner? That's the question I always ask on my streams, is what did everyone have for dinner? So and we got a lot of a lot of these single Technic pieces here. Pizza for dinner, awesome. We have 2 pizzas. 2 people had pizza. Ava, who was in here earlier, she had pizza. Ooh, we got the black clear, some of those black clear pieces. Those are neat. I like those. Okay, that goes there. But what kind of pizza? That's the important part. What kind of pizza? Ooh, and that fits in there. Interesting. All right. So there we go. That's how we're looking so far. We got the Romulan warbird on the computer screen. Ensign row hanging out here. Couple 3386s here that Logan would be ecstatic about. He loves this part. So some of you know, some of you don't know. This is not my typical where I typically build, so that's why things are a little bit not out of sorts, but a little bit different here. Now this is interesting how this all goes together. Huh, that's kind of cool. Overload of snot brick techniques there. So green pepper, wait. Green pepper and bacon pizza. That's like my favorite 2 toppings on pizza. Green peppers and bacon. That is awesome, Lego Tom. That is so fantastic. That is so cool. and I'm jealous. I just had a sandwich, but it's okay. No photos yet, despite McDonald's still had Crayola plan. Oh yeah, it's funny what countries and stuff, how some places get leaks and stuff. Like for instance, like when the Venator came out, Malaysia had the first one. Like M&R was like all stoked about getting that, you know, from, you know, to be first to build it and everything like that. But they had it in Malaysia of all places, which is kind of funny to think about. But hey, them's the breaks, you know. All right, so I got to do 2 of these, so I'm going to build them at the same time. That's just so cool though. Green pepper and bacon pizza. It's fantastic. All these hinge pieces that we need so that we can have this thing working properly. Well, we got a lot of hinge pieces here. Wow. Well, that's because there's so many angles on this thing. There we go. All right, and this is so we do have some the black, so these are the black clear pieces, and they go on here, so they kind of make like little viewports, which is a neat way to do that. Again, I think they did a fantastic job building or designing this GWP, which they should learn to do with the rest of their GWPs. Really, really, really should. All right, and we've got got words to put on here. Of course, it says USS Enterprise. So I'm going to put this on the thing first and then put the sticker on. And it has to go that way. Ooh, that went on nicely. That one went on perfect. USS Enterprise. Let's see if I can do just as good with this one. Nope, 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 nope. Shifted. There we go. Ah, there we go. Got it straightened out just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. All right. Almost done with this part. We put one, another one, and somewhere that, oh, I see. I was like, where does that go? Nope, nope, get on there right. And this goes there. And this whole thing goes on top. Just sits right there. All right. Oh. More snot bricks. Lots of snot bricking on this thing. This goes all the way down here. It is cool how much it does look like the shuttle pod, but again, for the next generation, like, the ship looks so futuristic, and then the shuttle pods just look meh, just not impressive, like they forgot. And it's probably more of a design thing for like the budget of the show, where like they spend it all on the ship, and so they're like, the shuttlecraft pod things are just gonna be poo. That's kind of what it is. All right, so this is the shuttle designation. See, they finally started doing clear stickers, and it's about time LEGO started doing that. Finally did clear stickers. I mean, because that looks so much better than it being white on the background, which is what they've done for the longest time. So, yeah. All right, so we need, which one? Number 3. This one. Again, clear stickers. That's the way they should be. There we go. Oh, that came on so good. Look at that. Doo-doo-doo. Goes in there. Snap, snap, grin, grin, wink, wink. We are almost done with bag number 2. I think after we get this last sticker here on, we'll be on to bag 3. Knocked into my microphone, so. I have put these on nice and straight. They have gone on so good. Oops, that one came off. What the heck? Stay on there. There we go. So these stay up for the moment. Alright, extra pieces. I don't think there's any that I'm missing there. Nope. That all looks good. Just double checking. Because it does look like there's a tiny bit of a space. I don't think I messed that up though. Just double checking. Back here, back here. Thing goes sideways. Yep, that's all the further it can go. So, alright, good. Alright, we're gonna get this done. No problem. Alright, so this thing looks like it's ready to fly because it has extra wings on it. Even though that's not really what they are. Oh, there's our windshield. Or it will be our windshield. And a whole bunch more stickers. And I did have, and it was with a GWP, which is really weird. I did have my first ever, because I didn't find it. I'll search more whenever I get back home. I had my first ever Lego set missing a Lego piece. It wasn't like a super important piece, but it was missing nonetheless. I was astounded because it was with a GWP of all things, which is kind of weird. Oops, don't want to lose that. All right, so we got, ooh, this is interesting. So we got these angled stickers. So the angled stickers have to go on the, oops, I ran into my microphone again. Have to go on the inside here. Ooh, that went on nicely. And this is the Federation symbol that goes along this part. There we go. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright. Same thing on the other side. Just opposite. I appreciate everyone stopping by tonight. There's plenty of other things you could be doing. Alright, same thing here. I'm gonna put this one on first. Because why not be a little bit different? No, oh. Do not, no. That came off my finger poorly. Alright, and then this has to go opposite. Oh, these are up too far. Back one. There we go. That makes more sense. There we go. That looks better. And now we need this thing. Now this has to go upside down for this thing, for the front, for the nose, because this is the front part of the nose. There we go. And these have all been going on nicely. So we put that here. Ooh. Close this all up. And that does look really cool. Look at that. Shuttlecraft, the shuttle pod does look cool. Now we got to do the back stuff. This will be the back part. And see, here's the funny thing. So on the back here, they actually have a red light. On the back of the Enterprise, they have orange. And I think that's just so silly. Like, why would they do that? That part makes no sense to me, but I fixed it with my own version of the light since I was putting lighting onto it. So oh, and here's the last. Oh, this is weird. So we have to put these on. They do have a slant to them, but the sticker itself does not. So 9 goes on this side. Oh, this is weird. Yep, did that right. Woohoo! One more sticker, and we are done. All of them have gone on very well. It's fantastic. This goes this way. There we go. Shuttle pod is complete with Ensign row. So there we go. So we've done, this is what we've done tonight. Extra pieces go up there. Thanks so much everyone for tuning in. Hope you had fun. I hope you have a great New Year's Eve tomorrow and New Year's Day, all that fun stuff. Thanks for tuning in. I love the likes. Thank you. I'd appreciate that because that's all, that's all the YouTube algorithm and all that fun stuff. So likes also, obviously help out. So got our shuttlecraft done. We got our flowering cactus, which is really cool. And we got Sam the snowman from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from Brickcraft. So all turned out really cool. So again, thank you for tuning in. Next week, we will continue the Enterprise with more lights, with doing the, the nacelles and everything, getting those finished up. I haven't done any more with them than I did last week, so there's still some more playing around with that to go to get the lights finished stringing through. But yeah, that'll be next week, and we'll start on the saucer section. So until then, safe, happy New Year. To everyone, may the brick be with you, and as always, keep on building and blessing. We will see you next time.